Esta noche los invitamos a todos, $20 toda la noche, para que vengan a la Hacienda La Puente.
Estado de Zacatecas, eres para ser preciso, con destino acá.
Remember that?
Hell yeah, I do.
Hey, that was gangster, like así pinche Zacatecano style.
I know that.
Ahí en la Hacienda de la Puente.
Yes. Welcome back.
Welcome.
Episode 5, Parejeando. We are so excited to be here.
2 funny stories before we begin.
Okay la.
Name the first one.
I was just going to say raise the roof.
Raise the roof.
Raise the roof, everyone.
Well, I'll say one.
What?
Halfway through this fucking podcast, I wasn't recording. Shit.
Yeah, so we just had to like backtrack like the first couple of minutes. That's it.
That's my fault.
Yeah.
But you have another story.
Oh my God.
You have another story to tell.
So before I don't even want to laugh hard right now.
Yeah, please don't.
I'm doing some Kegels right now. I'm doing Kegels right now as we speak.
Hey, calm down.
I know. So before we started recording, Randy said something really funny. And well, I laughed really hard. And I was like, oh my God, I freaking pissed myself when I laughed right now. And that's never happened in my life. So obviously it's true. When you're pregnant, you do piss yourself. And then I pissed myself. It's all right. Who cares?
Welcome to motherhood.
Thank you. I can relate now to so many women out there, but it happened. Whatever. That was a funny thing.
No le pujes tanto, mi amor, porque se te puede
Okay,
salir
mi
por
amor.
allá.
¿No tienes un pamper allá de Valentín algo so I can use it in the meantime?
Sí, a lo mejor póntelo.
I think that would benefit both of us right now.
Oh, shit.
But we are so happy to be here. But you know what? Like, I can't even stop smiling right now. Aside that I peed myself. But that song brought back so many memories. Play that song again.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? This one's going to be this shit.
A ver, ¿cuál? DJ Randy.
Ahí está. El DJ Randy. Ahí está.
Hey.
Remember that?
Yes, I do. What is that pasito called?
Qué perro pasito zacatecano. Así.
Oh my gosh, that was the shit.
That was
for
the
real.
shit. Hell yeah. I remember Saturdays at the Azioros in Compton, Crystal Park Casino. You never went there, huh? You told me.
Yeah, no, because you would go there with your thotties.
Puras Tatianas.
Randy was 10 at fucking nightclubs.
El Tatiano.
Y el Tatiano acá bailando
El
Zacatecano.
Tatiano con el Tatianas.
No, el Tatiano bailando Zacatecano.
Yeah.
That was the shit, dude. Those
That was
songs.
pretty cool.
And you know what? That song specifically from Conjunto Rio Grande. Let me say something. Saludos al Conjunto Rio Grande because you guys have been my favorite band for as long as I can remember. Ustedes sí son norteñotes de a madres and I love them.
Yeah, no, they get down.
Hell yeah.
One of my favorites bands in LA.
And then Sunday's Arena Nightclub.
Sundays Arena Nightclub, Thursdays in Lidos.
Lidos, yeah, that was fun.
Friday La Hacienda, Saturdays El Las de Oros.
Yeah.
Sunday Arena con el pinche Juan Don ahí.
Randy was a queen of us, or the queen.
Todavía, mi amor.
He was the queen of Bailando Zacatecano. I remember, well, yeah, like the first time we ever went out to a club. Well, first of all, like me growing up, well, before him, yo era más acá, chaca, you know, Chavinillo status.
Era mabuchona todo.
Sí, Saúl
De
Viera, sí, los originales, los rasos, mi compa Sacra, you know.
Tú eres pura de esta, mira.
A ver, ¿cuál?
Esta.
A ver.
Esta.
Y esto es dedicado a toda la raza que le gustan los correos perrones de parte de los grandes de la ciudad.
Play that song.
Pásale, primo.
Chevrolet 4x, hell yeah. Y luego así.
Dang, that song knocks though.
So
That's like
so those are the
bass.
songs I
Bass.
listened to. So when we went out dancing for the first time, we went to La Puente together for the first time, remember?
Oh yeah.
Well, Randy, he's like, let's go dance. Pues vamos, you know. Obviously, I didn't even know how to do none of those dips or anything. He taught me. Pobrecito salió con las botas todas scuffed.
Estás pesada la chingada. Toma la
Okay.
peso toda.
But I learned it was just more about like aflojando el yuju y así. And I got it down. But those were the fucking days. We grew up, honestly, obviously we're both from California, but when Norteñote was big time out there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was awesome. A lot of local bands. It was the shit.
Let's not make it seem like we're old though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're not old, but
Making it seem like año de caldo or something.
Año del diluvio.
No, but those are good memories. You know, when the Wranglers, remember?
Oh my God, how
and Pichi cowgirl.
No, actually, I never wore Wrangler pants because I didn't like how
right, but
I wore the skirts.
boots.
So embarrassing. It's just the other day I told Randy, because I mean the baby's not even here. We don't even know if we're having a boy or girl to begin with. But I told him, I was like, you know what? Next year when we do the baptism, are you gonna dress cowboy? He's like, oh yeah, I'm a dress cowboy. And I was like, I'm a dress cowgirl. Oh my God, imagine me in a skirt with boots.
You should.
Hell no.
You had your little
showing my belly button. Oh my God, that's
like super tan.
That's so embarrassing.
You would used to tan, and then you had the little sticker.
So what the hell? And my hair used to be super curly.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
but
I remember.
But you don't miss California thinking about all this stuff?
Yeah, I miss it. I miss it a lot. I just feel like the culture is more diverse over there than here in San Antonio. And I don't know, como que hay más raza para allá. Pinche vas por la Long Beach Boulevard, pinches corriotes, todo lo que da.
Hell yeah. It's been very rare the times, right? Like if we've gone to the grocery store and then we hear someone blasting like...
Oh yeah, you don't hear that
But
shit
we have here and they were like, dude...
If you do, you'd be like, oh yes, I think we have some Mexicans here.
We need to call immigration.
Please, yeah.
Yeah, no, California is always going to be home. It's just something about when you go back, you just feel... We love San Antonio. Obviously, San Antonio's been great to us. But obviously, you know, like where you're born and raised, siempre, no matter what, that's going to be home, you know? And fuck yeah, you know?
Yeah, we tend to go like once or twice a year back home. Mm-hmm. But last year, I went back home, to the hood home. And yeah, I was like, is this still the same? You know, LB still the same. Some improvements in the major streets, but I went back to like where we grew up and still like super small streets, and I don't know, it just felt crowded, you know?
Yeah.
And shit, like you can't park anywhere, like fucking 30 cars on the lawn and shit.
Yeah, but us people in Moore Park 805 don't have that problem.
What the hell? Yes, you do.
No, you don't. Our streets are
downtown.
wide.
Acá en el downtown, poco no. Que están como 20 en una casa y la chingada.
Why do you always gotta throw shade at
more? It's the thing. See, Cali's cool, man, but I mean, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. It is expensive.
No, it's expensive as hell to live out there.
Unless like you can really afford it, unless you're making like $30-$40 an hour, like you good.
Yeah.
Even that,
that's true.
You know, it's kind of like, oh shit, but you got to be like really, really well off unless you bought your house like back in the 90s, you know?
That's true.
Got a hell of a deal.
Or you live with your parents until the age of 50.
Yeah, exactly. But not. See, I don't think we could afford that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like we could move back, but we're going to always be on a budget. Like, I'm going to say this for sure. And it's the truth. Like, yeah, we live out in Texas. Cost of living's cheaper, but we're not living check by check. It's not like we're working to live. Like, we're able to pay our bills. We're saving money. We're able to, I don't know, ir al pinche Chuck E. Cheese, a dominguear con Valentina.
True.
And no nos sentimos estresados, you know, like, yeah, just that whole, all my girlfriends, all my friends that live out there.
Make it rain on Tatiana.
Sometimes. But they're always just like, dude, cost of living so expensive. And my biggest question to everyone is like, why don't you fucking move? Just move.
Oh, well, maybe they don't know other places. I don't know. I mean, the only reason we found this place was because my uncle, fresh from Zacatecas, he went straight to Long Beach and he lived there a couple of years. And then he went back to Mexico. And then from Mexico, I don't know how he ended up here. But we came back here through my uncle. I remember 2007, 2008, we came to visit. And yeah, we saw like the potential. Well, my dad, how old am I, like 16, 17?
You were 17.
Still living at home. We were dating, remember?
Yeah, but you were 17. Okay.
Yeah.
You weren't 30. You weren't 30 years old being a chaka in LA, driving a badass truck and just working to pay the truck. Anyways,
yet.
Yeah, no.
But anyways, we came out here and I remember we went to go see some houses and shit, like badass houses, you know, like 90, 80,000. When in that time, the cheapest in LA was like Fontana, Riverside, que costaban como, I don't know, 250, but they were really nice houses. Out here, you get that same house for like 80, 90,000. Yeah, una de 200,000 is like, dang, that's a bad fucking house. You know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so he just, my dad saw potential. He's like, shit, like it's fucking hella cheap out here, you know? And yeah, he decided to move out, and I was like, well, you moving, boo-boo, because I'm from Califas, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna about to move. He's like, pues, quédate tu pinche Califas, güey, yo ya me voy.
Yeah.
And yeah, they fucking left.
Estoy ya sufriendo
Y yo
porque
acá, pinche de menso acá, en un pinche closet y la chica.
I know, man. And that's the thing. Obviously for us, like we moved out here.
Pero era el amor, mi amor, porque quería estar acá con mi chiquita.
Ay, quería estar con las Tatianas allá en el Diamante
No,
nightclub.
nomás con tu Tatiana. Yeah, so yeah, we were dating, remember?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and then once we got married, we moved out here. Well, yeah, because like our suegros or my suegros had said like, well, Vengansen, like just come check it out one time, you know. And yeah, like we looked into like Dallas and Houston, but it was just more like of a bigger city. In San Antonio, like when we arrived, it just felt right. It's always felt right from the beginning. And yeah, like we saw the cost of living, and I mean, we were freaking sold a brand new house for less than 150,000. It's like you can't beat that. And you know, in California, like it's just, you would never get that. Like, man, okay, so obviously I'm gonna say like in Moore Park, a house built in the fucking 60s or 70s like goes for sale for $550,000-$600. Like, damn, like how? Yeah, and I mean, it's just crazy. Like we moved out here and we've been good. I feel like it's been a great.
Gracias a Dios. Gracias a Dios.
No, for real. I think like for me, the hardest part was obviously like Randy, he moved out here with all of it, like all his family's here, everybody's here. So for me, the hardest transition was leaving my family because we are all so freaking close. I mean, me and my mom are like this. She's literally my best friend. And for me, that was the hardest part, was leaving my family. And I'm not going to lie, if any of you are thinking about it, it's very hard. Pero se tienen que ser pues así de huevos and echarle ganas, and just, you know, somehow things are always going to work for themselves, and you're going to end up meeting the right people. I've met amazing friends here and it's worked, you know. And I personally, and I always tell Randy this, like I thank you for like pretty much like making me move out here, because it's allowed me to grow as a person.
I didn't make you, boo-boo. You said, con ese pinche mangazo me voy. I didn't say, hey, you got to move. Never said that.
Well, I mean, well, I needed to follow Randy because he has attachments being close to his family. He has to be super close. So we live not even a mile away from my in-laws. So that's why we moved over here. Obviously.
The reason we live that close is because we got a hell of a deal here.
Yeah, no, we didn't know obviously like the area. So we just saw they were building a new subdivision, which was like literally down the street, and we liked the house.
It's
but
not down the street, but
it's not a mile away.
It's a mile away.
Oh.
It's a mile away.
But yeah, so that's the only reason why. Obviously, it's not because.
What you trying to say?
No.
What you trying to say?
Well, you don't have.
You trying to say I'm sucking my mom titty?
Hell no, because if you had mamitis, we'd have another problem. But that was the hardest part. But it's allowed me.
Do you feel like since you transitioned here, like has that helped you grow as an individual? Yeah,
no, it really has. It's allowed me to be more responsible, and it's just, to be honest with you, it's made me closer with you too, because I know you are you're the only person I 100% rely on. If something happens, I call you. Everything is just more like we've became closer because we have each other, and yeah, it's made me grow. It's made me get out of my comfort zone, and yeah, my parents are always there. My family's always a phone call away, a flight away. But it's not like, Mom, like I need help. Can you come? And she would be here in a minute or so. No, like that's not there. So yeah, it's made me more responsible, and I have a lot to thank like this move, and especially San Antonio. Like San Antonio, honestly, and I'm being serious when I say that, like it has really treated me right, and I've met amazing women here. I love it here, and I think like one of the biggest questions that we always get is, will you ever move back? And for me, I have my opinion. For you, how do you feel? Like,
see, the only difference that I can think of is financially. You know, I would move back if I was financially right in a heartbeat, because for all those reasons. Not not necessarily back to Long Beach because I felt like Long Beach was like too crowded, but Moore Park is pretty cool. Like it's a nice little town. It's not as much traffic. So yeah, if I was financially right, I would definitely move back. And yeah, it's just obviously it's Cali. You're paying for the bitches. I mean the beaches.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that is such a funny story. So
Your mom's gonna hate you.
she's gonna get so mad.
Don't even say it.
Okay,
Don't
I'm
say it, say
gonna say it. So a while back, my parents came here and they were here visiting, and then we went to go visit my niece's grandparents that lived in Kerrville. Long story short, my mom, we went out there and she was like having a conversation with the other grandma, and they were just talking about how, well, yeah, like California's so damn expensive, and my mom was like, yeah, all you pay for California is just the bitches. And it was like,
wait, what? Like, what?
yeah, and like we couldn't stop laughing as she didn't understand that she said bitches instead of beaches.
Yeah, but she meant to say beaches.
Beaches, yeah.
Las beaches. Beaches.
So all the way home le dimos carrilla and she was so pissed.
Yeah,
She
she
was
was
like, Mayra, si no te callas, ya nunca voy a venir.
We love you, Suera.
No, yeah,
don't
but
trip.
you're so freaking funny. You're so funny, Mom. But yeah, obviously you do pay for the good weather, but like, I mean, it's just the diversity. There's a lot more to California, But I'm going to give everyone some advice. Don't stay in California if you cannot make it. I know it's really, really scary, but don't give yourself the opportunity for more, instead of.
That's your opinion.
I know.
But
But
yeah,
it's
what if they're happy there?
No, but the thing is someone really happy living at home with
Yeah.
5 other families?
Yeah, they really are because they pay $100
No, but
and they still get to experience Cali.
I don't know. See, for me, it's like as much as I love my parents, as much as I love my family, I would not want to live with my mom and my dad.
No, y luego como dice el arrimado, ¿cómo dice el dicho?
Oh, yeah, pues uno
El muerto y el arrimado
a los 3 días apestan.
Ay,
Yeah,
cabrón.
no, and I mean, I wouldn't want you to live with my parents either. Like, no, let's just like,
Yo sí. Si me agarra una ferecita, ¿cómo no?
no.
Yo
I
sí.
mean, I wouldn't allow that because it would cause problems and I would not want to be there. But
Think
yeah,
about it. We would only pay what? How much? Almost 200?
no.
Nos ramo mil?
I love our house. We can walk around naked here if we want. It's great. I know it's hard, obviously, leaving. Like, it's so hard. And who knows? Like, I don't think we probably would have left if your parents weren't here and they wouldn't have convinced us.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask you too. Like, do you think if, I don't know, we would have done this? Like, let's say my parents still lived in California, right? Would we take the initiative to be like, dude, let's bounce? Okay. Where?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Where would we move to? Like Arizona? I don't know. New Mexico?
Yeah. I mean, me, honestly, I wouldn't have been scared. Like, it would have hurt me to leave, but I am luchona. I really feel like I would have been. Y buchona también. Y nalgona. And I would have honestly left. I would have, because I would have been like, you know what? What the fuck are we doing here if we're just living check by check? If we're living, but it's just not enough. Like I've always wanted more in life, and I would have done my research. I would have looked up like great cities to live in, the diversity, the population, the school. I mean, everything. I would have looked up a lot of stuff, and even I don't know if it would have been here, if it would have been in Utah and Colorado. I mean, I don't know, but I would have wanted. Yeah, like I would want to have my house. I would want to have all these things that we have. Obviously, nos partimos la pinche madre. Like, I don't want anyone to ever think like, oh, Mayra and Randy are balling, because fuck no, we're not. Like, that's not the fucking case.
I wish.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, I know we would have done it, because I wouldn't have stayed somewhere without growing. And that's the thing. Like, I think you limit yourself by staying somewhere where you know you're not really making it, just because like that feels comfortable. And I think, and that's the hardest thing, like getting out of your comfort zone. Like,
that's true.
Leaving the nest.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
And that's just with anything. You can apply that in life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you tend to get comfortable with something at work or whatever, you're just gonna be stagnant, you know, there at work.
Yeah.
And I just feel like when you're uncomfortable, that's when you grow the most, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that applies in any life situation. So in this case, yeah, like if you're comfortable at home, you're just chilling, but I don't know, you're just like, fuck it, you know, whatever. But I know for a fact though, it's difficult. It's much more difficult in California than anywhere else. I know it's possible because we know people that are, they're fine, they're making it. But if, they're probably living, 10, 15 years with their parents. They saved all that money to give like $200,000-$300,000 down,
Yeah.
But it is much difficult out there, I feel. But like if like I was financially right, I think I would move back though. Honestly, I would.
I would too. I think when I think about moving back, it's not just like, because I want to go back to the weather, the beach. It's not. We lived in California. How many times did we go to the beach?
I was gonna say like, a lot of people help us get the beaches or whatever. But dude, I was fucking in Long Beach, raised in Long Beach, born in Long Beach. Ask me how many times I went.
I mean, you don't even know how to swim to begin with.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how to swim. That's some embarrassing shit. But I never went.
Yeah.
I mean, although. Yeah, well, we would go fishing, so I don't know, that counts. But yeah, no, it's just it's pretty hard. It's pretty difficult. But I just feel like if someone really wants to progress, you just need to get it out your comfort zone.
Yeah,
comfort zone, and just try it. Who cares if it doesn't work out? Shit, come back.
Yeah,
but it doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah. Pero que se hagan de huevos. Don't go back because it's like, oh my God, everything's going great. I have a great job. I'm making money, but I just miss my parents too much or my family. No, don't go back because of that. Like go back, see the plano. You move somewhere, no les fue bien, or you know you didn't get a better job. You're not saving money. You're not whatever it is. You're not vacation. I don't know. Whatever it is that moves you to want to have more. If none of that's happening, then yeah, maybe you should go back. But if everything's going great, but you miss your family, no, it's about. Como, pues neta, es amarrarse los pinches huevos. And here's the thing. We have to do it because if our parents freaking crossed borders, left all their family behind without even knowing the language, not even knowing what the hell to expect. And they never once thought like, no, pues no sé si me va a ir bien, pues mejor deja regresarme. They never thought that. So it's like,
true.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can't like, our parents son de huevos, pero también nosotros,
Yeah. And that's funny because remember last week we were talking about that with them. We're just, asking them questions like, hey, how'd you guys move out of here? Or what happened? And yeah, but they're 15, 16 years old, dude, in a brand new country, not knowing the language, not knowing how to get around.
What to expect.
Yeah. And shit, making like, how much did you say? Like $1.75 an hour. And it's like, like 16 people in one apartment. It's like, dang, dude, that's the real struggle right there, like we have it sweet, now growing up is, you get your own house, like Valentina, she has her own house,
her own
room now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like kids nowadays are a little bit more spoiled than what we grew up with,
Very.
but yeah, like if our parents made it, man, shit, best believe we have to make it. We have no other choice. I just feel like we need to surpass, what they accomplish in life, otherwise, pues yeah, it's like, dude, you're ciudadano, como dice, hablas el idioma, eres ciudadano. It's like, dude, you're fucking, weak ass motherfucker. It's like, that cabrón,
No, it really is. So, I mean, that actually goes with the question that someone commented in one of our videos. It was like, how was the move to Texas or why? And it was just more of well, yeah, like cost of living, and just wanting more, honestly. And yeah, like I said, could we live in California? Possibly, of course, however, like we probably wouldn't be able to enjoy all the luxuries that we're able to enjoy right now here in Texas. Granted, here we still work super fucking hard every day. We're trying to obviously give a better future to Valentina. But yeah, I mean, it goes back to that. It was obviously a hard transition, but you can do it. And eventually you are going to meet the right people. And I actually want to say something. I think I'm going to throw a little bit of shade, but it's all right. So for me, it was also really hard because at the time, I'm not going to say where I used to work, but I got a job transfer working at this bank. And, I never had this problem in California. That's the funny thing, because obviously when I was in undergrad, I worked at that same bank. And then when I moved back home for that year, I obviously got a job transfer out in Thousand Oaks. Great people, amazing women, staff, everything. But I had such a hard fucking time when I moved out here and I worked at this bank, because the second I walked in, nobody wanted to talk to me. All the women there, and it's so funny, como dicen el pinche mundo da muchas vueltas, no one wanted to fucking talk to me. Everyone was mean to me. There was only 3 girls that talk to me, and I still talk to them to this day, and that's I'm gonna give you a shout out. Elmi, Kristen, and Mari. Those are the, and I still talk to them.
Doing mad shit
I don't
right
care, but
now.
it's the truth, and it's just yeah. But wouldn't I come home and tell you like, dude, everyone's so mean, like they criticize me, or like they would see me like I was obviously trying to be like a healthier person too, like, oh, what are you eating, fruit, or what's that, or siempre me decían algo that the way I was dressing was inappropriate, and I mean I've always been that type of person. I take pride, como dije the other
they
time.
felt intimidated.
Yeah,
like,
but
they
that's
got
fucked
this
up.
Cali chick.
Yeah, but that's fucked up because como dicen, yo si me echaba mi manita de gato, I would, I would be presentable, and it's like it's not my fault if you felt like a threat or insecure, because that wasn't my problem, but I was treated differently and it sucked, and I struggled so much to make freaking friends here in the beginning, because I was honestly, como quien dice, I was fucking thirsty to make friends because I didn't fucking know anyone here,
And now?
And now?
No new friends. No new friends. No new friends. No.
No, none, and I did make friends, but the friends that I've made, they never once judged me from the beginning. They actually gave me the time of day. They actually wanted to get to know me. It wasn't like just judgment from the beginning. So yeah, if you end up moving somewhere to another state, you're going to deal, and it's so unfortunate that this happens. You're going to deal with women that are fucking petty, that are just low-key hating, that are not wanting to help you. And for what? You know what I'm saying? And now it's like I've tried really hard in my life. I'm gonna graduate within a week. I really feel like me parteo la pinche madre here. And all these women that were like low key bees want to like reach out to me and be like, ask me like, hey, how you been, girl? Like, let's go out and grab a drink. It's like, dude, when I worked with you, you never gave me the time of day. So I'm just it's the truth. The thing is, sometimes we got to speak up for the truth, and the truth is, not everyone's going to want to be your friend because they are threatened by you.
Fight.
It's the truth. It's hard, especially for girls. And that's what I understand. Like women, we have to be a little bit more nice. Okay.
I know, you guys are feisty.
Yeah. And why? It's so stupid.
I want to point something out real quick.
Oh my God.
And that's like in the nature of woman. When you can tell right away when another female feels like they're threatened in a way.
Why?
I don't know, but I've noticed it. The times we travel, at the airport or whatever, like they seem to be like so rude, como like, what do you want, And other times I've noticed, I'm either like carrying Valentina or something, just like hiding, and then they'll see you and they'll just like dog you out, like, And I see that all the time, but that's only like
with
female code,
Yes, and it's so lame. I don't understand. What ends up happening is something happened in that girl's life, or maybe the way she was raised. She was probably raised by a woman that mom would talk a lot of shit or like criticize other women, or something happened to her life that made her feel threatened by other women. But it's like, dude, like not everyone's out there to hurt you. Not everyone's there to compete with you, and we have to stop with that. And it's so annoying. And it's like, if you would just give someone the time of day to get to know them, maybe they're not as bad as you think they are. But yeah, it's always within women, and it really.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, well, that happened to me here. So if you ever move somewhere, I mean, no matter where, if you go down the street, someone's gonna they're gonna dog you out, lo que sea. But especially when it's hard making friends, but your friends do, and they come. Yeah,
that's true. But I'm happy you said that though. Like you grew as an individual. I think I did too. Even though you say my mom is like not my way.
Back,
the neighbor, hey, come on. Dude, what the hell?
No, but you don't have mamitis. No, I want to address that. You don't. Like if you'd be like, baby, ahorita regreso, I'm gonna go have dinner at my mom's.
Wake your mama.
Wake me.
Mamá.
Mami.
Mamá.
Ayúdame. Mamá, ¿cómo pago este bill? Oh my God. I mean, we wouldn't be married to begin with because I'd be like, what the hell? But yeah.
No. No, yeah, I was just saying like I think it's important, to grow as an individual, and that's one of the obstacles to overcome, and I think you'll achieve it by trying to seek a better life.
Yeah.
Hablaste bien bonito. Gracias.
Hey, what?
I want to go through some comments on the
on
the videos, but I don't remember which one was it. Like the first one?
Well, maybe you should start with the first one. Yeah.
Well,
that's a really good idea. I say we should open up like the last 10 minutes of question and answer, but don't get into too much detail porque luego it's gonna run forever.
Yeah, no, we gotta. Well, this obviously this subject we were covering because I saw it a couple of times on the comments, the transition to Texas. So I felt like that was important to speak about. But yeah, I mean, a lot of good comments, a lot of people giving us that good love. Appreciate the comments and all that good stuff.
A ver, dale pues. A ver.
Vamos a ver. Pues ni sé leer. ¿Cuál es la chingada? Let's see. How do you change the way you raise your kids differently from how you were raised?
Oh, well, that's kind of like in the previous and one of
covered that.
Yeah, like how we just talked about like things that growing up you didn't like or you did like about your parenting or your parents. Well, you at the end of the day you have the choice to raise your kids however you want to. So if there was something that your parents used to do that you didn't like, well, you have the choice to not do that with your kids. It's that cycle I was talking about in the other one regarding being machista. But, with parenting, like if there's something you don't like, you have the choice to not raise your kids like that.
Yeah. So we covered that.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, you know which one? I remember one because I really like this one. In the last video, one of my girls commented, she was like, oh my gosh, my daughter también still sleeps in the in the room. Oh. How do you and your husband keep it spicy while while your baby sleeps in the room? So go.
What do you mean go?
Answer. I'll put you on blast.
How do you keep it spicy?
Come on.
No, you got un pinche chile toreado ahí.
Stick it in his bowl. I mean, you just...
How do you keep it spicy?
Pues uno encuentra sus mañitas,
With sex toys.
And those are his.
And they're all mine.
Ay, tú.
With, ¿cómo se llama esa madre donde te cuelgan y la chingada?
Don't act like you don't have it. It's the swing.
No, but what's it called though?
The swing.
No.
Bondage?
Dominatrix.
I
put on my dominatrix suit. That's how we keep it spicy. And then I bring out the whoosh.
Yeah. All I gotta say is uno encuentra su mañita, so you just...
What else? Cabrón, espérate.
Because I was gonna say, well, how long have I been pregnant?
Huh?
How long have I been pregnant for?
5 months.
And how long has Valentina been in our room?
Over a year.
So we find ways to make it spicy. Go, another question.
Well, there's a lot of like, oh, love you guys. Arriba Michoacán.
Claro.
Hell yeah, Randy hair is on fire. Woo, thank you for that. Not today though. Wearing the caps.
Is that the first video?
No, it's the second one. The first one I think we covered a lot.
Oh, okay.
God bless your marriage. You are both hilarious. Love this. Is so true.
Well, there's some that I remembered. Maybe I can. So another girl commented, and I really like this one. She was saying, why don't you just address like el racismo que existe entre los mexicanos? How it's like a la gente güera, like people like, oh, ese güero altote, or esa güera, and then it's like a los morenos o a los prietitos, it's like, oh, pobrecito está chingado porque está moreno. There is racism amongst Mexicans because we feel like entre más güera la persona, like they're more gorgeous, more valuable. Y entre más,
no, mi amor.
No. And then like entre más prietito, it's like como que están más chingados. And that's the truth. Is that the truth? Yes or no? Sí, and I laugh at that because it's so true, because I've heard it in so many different conversations and it bothers me. I'm just like rolling my fucking eyes. But I haven't heard that lately, but when I do, you'll know because I'm going to speak up. But there's been times where it's like, oh, mira, esa niñita, ese niñito, like está bien bonito, está bien güerito. And it's like, okay, like, so beauty, just like any Mexican tradition or Mexican upbringing, beauty is like superficial. So if someone is light skinned, they're beautiful. Okay. If someone has long hair, they're beautiful.
Y con ojos de color.
Yeah, tiene ojos de color, está hermoso. And it's like, the fuck?
Pues que, ¿por qué no?
Entonces, okay, hablando claro, entonces cada gabacho está...
Hablándolo por lo claro.
Ajá, cada gabacho está guapote porque tiene ojos de color.
Sí.
Oh, shut up. But it's so funny. Like, yeah, I don't know why that exists. That's so lame. And like, hasta, let's be honest, like a veces hay como suegros y suegras like, ay, tu novia o tu novio está muy prieto, está muy prieta. It's like...
Pero por eso they always opposites attract.
Yeah, that's funny.
Mira, mi amor, tú una morenaza con un güerote.
Yeah.
¿Eh?
I know, but the thing is, like, when I saw you, I honestly
Este pinche güerote.
no, I wasn't like, oh wow, Randy está güero. I think he's so hot.
¿Qué dijiste?
No,
¿Qué dijiste?
I just thought like, damn, you're fucking hot.
Pero que poco no dijiste este güerote.
No, I said este nalgón, altote, peludo.
Y con los Wranglers.
Yeah, but you know, it's funny. Yeah, that does exist within our culture, and I think that's just
That and then what they say, el peor enemigo de otro mexicano es.
otro mexicano.
Otro
oh my
Mexican.
gosh, yes,
And that's true too.
hell
That's
yeah.
true too, because you know the minute someone becomes successful, este güey ya se cree. Este güey es el otro.
O
Or-
se cree porque agarró una nueva troca, deja yo agarrar otra trocona más mejor.
Or even that, but they just feel like you're balling. And let's say, I mean, it's your livelihood. Let's say, I'm just speaking of, I don't know, someone that has a fucking yard route, you know?
Yeah,
But he's his own boss. And he's like, pues ya se cree porque tiene un negocio. But it's like,
Yeah.
dude, like, you don't even know his struggle or how he got there.
or you can have that too. So why don't you fucking work hard and stop
Exactly.
criticizing and hating? And that's the thing. And es lo que a mí, oh my God, es lo que me recae. It's like, no, entre la raza,
Calm down.
somos bien pinches una bola de envidiosos. And I'm going to say that because I'm raza myself. Like, somos una pinche bola de envidiosos because the thing is, you cannot congratulate someone when they're doing great. Al contrario, it's like, you got to find a reason to hate. If your primo acá said lawns and you need to get your lawn done, you're not going to pay your $50 to your primo. Mejor te vas a ir con otro.
Bueno, es que también el negocio entre familias no es negocio.
No, that's true. But what I'm saying is the hate, like if there's someone that you know that can literally do that exact same great job and execute it correctly,
Pues sí.
they won't go to that person. You know what I mean? But
Es que, bueno, está cabrón porque, for example, un mecánico, right? Mi primo es mecánico.
no,
Either he can like hook it up, but he's like, este güey quiere todo gratis. Or he can charge what it is. And be
Yeah.
like, pinche primo quiere cobrar bien caro.
no,
You know what I mean?
yes, I 100% agree. You're right. So I will agree. You don't do business with fucking family because we've learned the hard way that they're not going to do a good job. But you should support someone that you know that has a business that's family, not hate on them.
Well,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And the thing is with if it's a family or friend, it's like if your family knows how to do something, you want that shit for free. Like you always expect shit for free, or hey, me lo das más barato, or hey, come do this for me for free. And it's like, no, dude. Then it goes back. Que la gente somos envidiosos, or we don't like to support.
Yeah.
You know, and
No,
I don't
agree.
know why we're like that. And that's the thing. Por eso, como dice, no progresamos porque no nos ayudamos. Like instead, we're just fucking hating on each other. It's like, dude, no, support one another. And you too, like if you hate because that person has a business and they think they're the shit, guess what? You have the same motherfucking 24 hours just like they do. Pártate la pinche madre. And guess what? Progress in life too. You can do it too. We live in a beautiful time where you don't have to start up a business because, or the only reason to start up a business because you have a degree in business management or because you went to you got an education in business. Anyone can do it. We live in a beautiful time. Do it and stop fucking hating.
Yeah, no, that's true. And I feel como a lot of these, well, I can't necessarily say Mexicans, you know, pero entre la raza, pues, es mucha envidia. Like, for example, this guy, I'm gonna say this guy, he had a route, right? A lawn route. And then his workers, you know, they were getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, yeah, the boss, you know, he would go out and, you know, meet clients and, you know, on the phone or whatever. And he would leave his workers, you know, working. So they would get mad and be like, nah, pues este güey nos deja aquí, que también que le chingue. But it's like, dude, like, he's the one paying you and he's the one getting the jobs to pay you guys. So why are you guys even getting mad? No, pues que también todos somos parejo y todo. Like, dude, relax. Like, so now not only they don't work with the guy, but they had to go get a job somewhere else, and this guy had to get another employees. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
regardless, it's like, dude, like I'm getting paid. This is my job. So why am I gonna get mad at my boss? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No. And that's the thing. Like, well, I don't know why they have that mindset. Like, oh, if it's your who knows whatever getting the jobs and they're the ones who obviously are doing all the contracts. It's like, okay, like if you would go work at McDonald's, are you going to go tell the CEO and I am going to write a letter and say, dear CEO of McDonald's, come work with me. why did you just give me this job?
Exactly. But
No.
that's what they don't understand. They're really zero-minded.
The way I've said, you can't help them all. And sometimes you try to sit there and argue with someone and you just can't get through their fucking head. So it's better not to even argue. It's okay to speak up when something's wrong, but don't even sit there and argue with some people, because for them, if you say, hey, the sky's blue, they're going to say, it's fucking red because I say so, because that's what I see.
Yeah, it's hard.
Another funny question here I have is, Randy, ¿pediste la mano de Mayra? Question mark?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Old school.
Yeah, he did.
I remember that day we went, and at the time I was working on weekends, so I had to take out that afternoon off. And I told my dad, oh, pues ya vivía acá mi papá, ¿verdad? Yeah, that's true. We already were living in Texas. So I told my dad, hey, pues, ¿cómo es? Pues quiero ir a pedir la mano a Mayra y la chingada. No, tan bueno, pues, ¿cómo le hacemos? So they flew out. They flew out to LA to her parents' house. And me acuerdo que ese día we met up at a gas station. We got a little game plan going before we, went all in. And so ahí vamos, y me acuerdo que fue mi papá, mi mamá, y fuimos por un primo nosotros ahí en Compton. Venga ese primo para que me acompañe, porque si salimos balaseados ya, y pues después dice gang squad, And we rolled deep. And yeah, pues llegamos. And they all knew, right? All your family knew.
Yeah.
But your dad didn't know, or he
No,
did?
he knew.
Oh, he knew?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we pulled up, right? Y la madre, my suegro has a gangster look, like don't fuck with him, señor de los lentes,
Yeah.
So tiene una miradona así media, cuidado. Y chingas, ahí estaba mi suegro. It's like, fuck. All right, pues ya, we got off. Y pues, ahí los viejones, se bajó mi papá y ¿cómo está, señor Don José? Mi nombre,
Mm-hmm.
Y venimos a pedirle, No, my dad said, can we talk in a private or something? Y my son was like, no, pues, ¿qué no podemos arreglar aquí? And then my son was like, cállate, vamos para adentro. Aquí we can't be fucking dealing with this matter outside and all these people. And my son was like, oh, okay. So we went inside, and then, yeah, that's when it went down. But yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was cool.
I have it makes me so emotional. I have so many feelings because I can say it was really beautiful to actually have esa tradición que vinieron a pedirme la mano. Yo sí les di el respeto a mis parents que vinieran, and we did it correctly. I felt, that they deserved that respect, so I gave that to them. I left, pues sí me casé de blanco, all that stuff. That my dad, for him, the biggest thing was the respect. He always wanted the respect, and that's something I was never gonna come short. No le quería faltar eso. So I can honestly say that I gave that to him. But now that I look back, it makes me emotional because I'm like, oh my God, it's we have Valentina. And I even think I remember that day, my dad, he got drunk. We even got in an argument that day. He probably said things just because he was in his feelings, his only girl, the youngest little girl, look at him, we're getting all emotional.
Dale.
But see, I left my house, and now that I have Valentina, I'm just fuck, dude. Chiquita, la pari, someone's gonna come and ask for a fucking hand. It's emotional. You're gonna be all the times that you told her, I love you, or, when someone comes, it's fucking hard. It is. So it's no, for real. And being parents, you don't understand, because I remember when that day, I got in a fight with my dad, and I didn't understand, and I remember even telling Randy, oh my God, my dad, we got in the biggest argument. But how the fuck could my dad even take all that in when it's his little girl is leaving, not just leaving, getting married, but leaving the state, leaving, you know what I'm saying? So it's just so, it's crazy. I'm honored that you gave me that respect, and I feel the respect. My dad would always I feel once you did that, it really validated all right, this is serious. Randy, he wants something with my daughter. But then it's damn, dude, it's being a parent, it's hard, man. And we don't know how we're gonna react. Obviously, at the same time, maybe you might be a hard ass if Valentina's fiance comes and asks, What about if he doesn't even come and ask for her hand? It's things, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even know what we're going to deal with, but we don't even know how we're going to react as parents when someone comes and asks for our daughter's hand because le va a ir bien. Y luego si el pinche batillo no la trata mal or no la trata bien, que no, you know, or fuck, dude, it's crazy, you know?
No, now that, you know, we're parents and you put yourself in that position is like,
yeah, man.
Sucks because like right now, like my daughter's everything, you know, like I love her every day. You know, when I see her, I'm like, dang, how lucky did we get to have her, you know?
Yeah.
And just to think that one day she's going to leave the nest.
Yes. You know, it's hard. But yeah, like it just goes back to like, yes, he did ask for my hand in marriage. Yeah. Like I could only imagine what my parents went through, and it's just going to have to prepare us. I mean, cause I really hope she would want to give us that respect too. Like, you know what, like regardless, I don't know if she ends up marrying like someone out of her race or lo que sea, like maybe she will be able to stand firm and address like, you know what, I know you're not used to like asking for women's hands or in marriage, but my parents want that respect, you know, like just being able to have that, you know. It's crazy for real. I think it's just once you become a parent, como todo cambia. Like you love harder, you cry harder, everything's just that much more intense, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And well, now that I think about it, I'm like, shit, dude. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up, you know, because I just went in there and be like, snatched.
Yeah, and that's it, you know, and you got to trust your daughter's judgment. That's why it all comes down to like making sure you're raising your kids right, like preparing them to face the world, addressing issues, letting them know. And that's why I always said, and I go back to what I said in my last video, like, that's why like you are going to teach her, like, look, like no motherfucker is going to be able to fucking hit you. Like I never hit you, or I never did this to you. So don't, you know what I mean? It just comes back to like preparing your kids to face the future and to make the right decisions. Y si le va mal a Valentina, come back to your house. We fucking love you. We don't disown you. Like as long, you know what I'm saying? Cause the thing is, nada está like seguro en la vida, not even your marriage, not even,
true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. Yeah. Like I know this kind of got a little bit off topic, but you know,
today's like a freestyle.
Yeah.
Freestyling right now.
Yeah. But hey, like pidiéndome la mano was actually part of obviously the reason también moving out here, got married and everything, but it was a good podcast today. Nice.
I'm happy you shared that with us.
Thank you. And it's okay to get emotional.
Yeah, your true emotions, like that's what I'm thankful of. That's pretty cool because like, well, I didn't think of it that way before, but now that I'm like, oh shit. But see, it's hard for someone, you know?
Yeah.
To leave the nest, but thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
That with us, you know?
And women, it's okay to be emotional. It's okay if you want to cry. It's okay to be in your feelings. It's okay. Okay, so we just want to thank everyone for tuning in, for giving us that love and support. If you want us to freestyle the next one, like kind of like what we did today, comment below, let us know, or just go ahead and ask us whatever you like. Or if there's something really maybe that you want to be a little bit low key, send me a DM via Instagram at Mayra Teresa and let me know. I won't expose like who sent it to me if you want to address a problem or a topic, right?
A mí también me mandan un DM, no sé a dónde, pero me lo mandan.
Yes, te menso.
I'm gonna freestyle with a little bit of this.
A ver. Haz el pasito, eso, párate.
Es que no traigo shorts, traigo un puro calzón.
Hey. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Later, we love you.
Hasta la próxima con Mayra y
el Randy. El viejón.
El nalgón de Zacatecas.
Fierro.
Bye.